rollerblades up in the air. It's not very far, I've been there before. Well, I know a place, cool and warm, cool in my blood, and warm in my heart.
Look at us.
I know.
3 weeks in a row or something like that, I think.
I know. I want to say it's a record, but we had a couple stretches where we were doing pretty well.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we do what we can.
Yeah. I mean,
what's been going on? So what's been going on since we last talked?
Sports. Lots of sports.
Nonstop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Will started wrestling, and they had little exhibition thing last night at school, kind of to show like them warming up and some matches with people on their team.
Okay.
He lasted all of 30 seconds, so that was. He has no clue what he's doing, and he's only been doing it for like 2 weeks. So,
oh wow,
just the fact that he's doing it, I'm glad.
Is there that much technique for him to learn to it, or is it really just about strength and speed?
No, there's definitely moves for him to learn.
Okay,
and they're still pretty early in it. Like he can throw on a half Nelson on somebody, but you have to get to the point where you can slide it in. So.
Yeah,
but he's enjoying it.
Is it bringing back memories for you?
Yeah, memories, flashbacks, a little bit of everything.
It's like being in the shit from Nam, dude.
Oh, I know. Except I don't think their coaches were as hard on them as Coach McEwen was on us.
Right. Yep. So, yeah. Well, as long as he's not feeling defeated from it or anything like that, and he's still enjoying it.
No, but I don't remember this aspect of it. But like his arms are just covered in bruises.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, he'll heal though. He's young still.
Yeah.
For us, it would take forever.
Oh yes, it would.
But we wake up with bruises and marks and just. How did this happen? I don't remember hitting my arm or something like that.
I think we counted. He had like 14 bruises on his one arm.
Oh my god!
So
that's got to be brutal, man. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
Ugh. They might be deep bruises too, and they might take a while to heal. So
yeah. But after his match was over, I got on the family group chat and I was like, "Well, Will made his unofficial wrestling debut, and he lasted longer in the one match than Kevin did in all three of his first." Because Kevin's 3 matches lasted about 30 seconds total.
Doug
Verby said, "I don't think someone could walk out there and trip that fast."
Well, I just don't know the rules that well. Is it can I guess if you get pinned one time, that's it. The match is over.
Yeah,
I thought there was a point system. Is it not a point system?
There's points too, but if you're pinned, the match is over.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and if you get to 15 points, the match is over.
Interesting. Okay. And is there still weight classes? Or is it just wrestle whoever's there kind of thing?
Weight classes.
Okay. All right, well, he'll get used to it. I mean, either he'll really get into it and want to do it more, or he'll be like, I tried it, and whatever,
Yeah, so. That's kind of how I was. I tried it. I'm good.
I'm good. I've had enough.
Well,
I like pro wrestling, not this actual wrestling.
It didn't help that I broke my collarbone in my second season, so I'm like, I don't want to jeopardize golf, so I'm done.
Yeah, I hear you. So, let's see. On our end, just busy till Thanksgiving break starts on Monday for the girls, and then he's got to go 2 days. He's got to go Monday and Tuesday, and then he gets off.
They get the whole week off?
The girls do. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The girls do. Yeah, because they don't get a fall break or anything like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. No, they get this. They get this as their fall break, I guess, is what this would constitute. So, and then the boy, he has to go to school Monday and Tuesday, but then he gets Wednesday off.
Yeah, that's how our kids are too.
Yeah, but this poor kid, I'm telling you, it's just like, oh my god, I go, are you okay? Because it's just, he's got so much on his plate. Like, you think that senior year you want to take it a little bit easier, just trying to figure out what you're gonna do next in your life. But no, this kid's 1,000 miles an hour right now, especially since he's got the job now. It's just like, holy crap. I mean, I guess now they've realized he's reliable, and I guess that's always a bad thing when you're a worker.
Oh yeah,
as a kid.
Yep.
Because then they want to schedule you more. Oh, you're not a complete piece of shit kid. Okay, well, we want you around more.
Yeah.
So, but like, what was it? trying to remember. He worked 2 days in a row. I think it was he worked. Yeah, he worked back to back. He worked Tuesday and Wednesday, and then today he had a presentation. So for I guess his school has two separate. Well, technically three for him. There's the NHS for National Honor Society, and then there's the honors program. I guess is what it is. The school has that. Even though you're in NHS, you might not be invited to honors program.
Okay.
And then there's computer science honors program or honor society. And for those that are in the program, I asked him like, how many kids are in this? He goes, I think there's like 25 of us maybe. And then he goes, so what they make these kids do as part of their portfolio is they have to do a presentation that's called Man for Tomorrow. And they have to stand up in the auditorium of the school. Talk in the auditorium of the school and give a presentation, like 5 to 7 minute presentation about what it means to be a leader, or talk about your experience here at senior, because it's for seniors. It's just for the seniors. So talk about your 4 years here and how you've learned because freshman year they have to take a class called Leaders of Tomorrow or something like that, because it's all about leadership, being able to be a manager, or just I mean, they teach them how to shake a hand, shake hands properly, and stuff like that. Just man stuff. It's all man stuff, is what I'll say. And it's just a culmination of those 4 years, and kind of giving that presentation, which he worded it so perfectly. He's like, for the kids in the school that are in this program are your STEM kids, basically. And STEM kids, the last thing they want to do is be the center of attention. So why would they torture us by putting us in front of a whole group of people, like a full auditorium where it's judged. There's a panel. It's not like it's for a grade or anything, but it is judged, and there's a panel of alumni. And the alumni are like, oh, I'm the CEO of this oil company, and I'm a CEO of this financial institution of some sort. And it's just big wigs, dude. It's money. They smell of money. But they're really cool, these kids, because they're like, oh, we were there once. Don't worry, guys. Just know that there's good stuff that happens on the other side of everything. And but it's like you have to do the presentation, and you have to do it well enough where they go, yeah, we're going to let you graduate with honors, which is, I guess, a big deal for these kids, because I don't understand. I don't know what it means. I know that they're supposed to be like, when they finally graduate in May, there's special recognition for them or something like that. And they're like, well, we worked this hard for 4 years. I think I've earned my recognition. But because he asked his teacher, like, has anyone done so horrible at their presentation that you wouldn't let them graduate with honors or something like that? And the teacher kind of blew him off about it. So I guess that his answer is probably no. But I mean, he was just really, really nervous about it. He's like, I was nervous, then nervous, excited, and then all of a sudden I think I blacked out and I don't remember what happened. Like, he's like, it's just like one of those things where you just don't want to be a speaker in front of people. And he got off the stage, and he goes, was my shaking noticeable? Because he's like, my hands were shaking the whole time, my legs was shaking, and it's just like, buddy, everybody's nervous. Everyone's feeling like, he's like, no, there's some kids that are really good at this. Like, they don't mind public speaking. For others of us, this is our worst nightmare, right? Being in front of a group of people.
So
buddy, that's never gonna. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Was he Will Ferrell from Old School, where he gave this big speech? And
exactly. Like, that's what I was. Well, if you knew that,
what did I say?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I did. You thought the same thing I did. I would have made the reference, but he's never seen it, so it'd have been useless. But it was basically just like that, is the way he described it.
Yeah.
But no, his buddies were off stage, and what's so funny is this has been going on all week, and so today was the 4th day of this, I guess, because I guess they pretty much have 5 guys go a day, I guess is what it is, or something like that.
Yeah.
And every day there's a different amount of kids that are in there. Like, he wasn't there every day, but like everyone's invited that's in the program to watch the presentations.
Yeah.
But today it was just like, it was full auditorium. The previous days, barely anybody in there. Today, they like his the head of the STEM department came in and brought his class in, and then his computer science honor society guy, he's the head of all the computer science classes, he came with his class, and they just packed the place. They packed it for him. I was like, oh my god, you poor kid. And he had, he wear a suit and tie, come home, and then even worse was, on top of that, is that he was expected to do some mentoring at where my mom used to teach it. Do you remember St. Richard's over off of Shoots?
Yeah.
They did that. It's now St. Austin, actually.
Okay.
So I was like, hey, did you know your grandma used to teach there? And he goes, no, I didn't. No one ever told me that. I was like, yeah. So he did some mentoring for their robotics program. And so he had the big presentation in the morning. and then he had this after working 2 days in a row. He's upstairs. He passed out, dude. He's in his bed, just zonked out already. But he was in a suit and tie. He comes home, takes it out. He loosens his tie. He just looked like he'd been through the ringer. You know those days that you're at the office, but back when maybe if you ever had to wear a tie, you just take it down and you're just like, oh my god! I was like, you want me to get you some bourbon? We'll let you drink some bourbon tonight, dude. If you want some, I would not stop you.
You've earned it.
Yeah, I was like, dude, this is what, and I was like, now do you know why adults like they need to take the edge off? It's all about taking the edge off, dude, because you've been through it. And of course, like the one kid that will never drink ever probably in his entire life is like, no, I would not. I was like, do you want me to go get you like a root beer or something? I go to the store and get you a root beer. I just want my bed, dude. I just want bed.
Yeah, just hearing this is like the complete opposite of what the girls are going through because like they're blow off classes. Madeline has two classes. She's got band and she's got like human anatomy, and then everything else is like online college classes. Yeah. So
see, and that's the only difference. Yeah, like because is it supposed to be? Is it AP or is it not AP? But
no, it's like dual enrollment.
Okay, see, so our dual enrollment is different, where it's part of your class. It is your class.
Yeah.
They teach as part. It's actually AP and dual enrollment at the same time. But it's in person. So yeah. I mean, I was like, it'd be cool if you could be home for that kind of crap, but they don't. No, you got to be there for it. But
yeah, the problem is every day we get a text at like 9:00, like Wi-Fi's not working. I can't connect to my computer. Can I just come home?
Right.
No,
exactly.
Stay in the library, interact with people.
Right. Oh, I know. Right. Oh, people, the worst.
I know. As I sit in my basement by myself.
Right. Hey, that's how I am every day. That's where I'm at right now. Basement by myself.
Yep.
But yeah, and then he's got to work again tomorrow, and then Saturday he has usually for his robotics competitions because their season's getting going now. It's usually one session. It's like you go from like 8:00 in the morning till like noon, 1:00 at the latest.
Yeah.
But for some reason they scheduled 2 in one day for him. But luckily it's at the same school.
Okay.
But he'll be there from, I was like, well, 8 to 5. I was like, well, that's kind of like a normal working shift, like an adult actual career shift. But it's like, he's like, well, I worked the night before, and I got to do that. And then he has to go to work again on Sunday. I was like, oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I was like, well, welcome to being an adult. He's 18. So I was like, welcome to being an adult, man. It's just, even though you think you have a day off, you really don't. You never really have a day off. It's always something.
Yeah.
So I was just like, you've earned this nap, dude. Go to sleep. He just cannot wait till Monday, because Monday at least it'll be a little bit easier for school, because they'll probably just kind of, it's 2 days.
Yeah.
They'll probably either knock out a couple quizzes or something like that, or a test. And then he's like, Tuesday, was Wednesday. He's like, he has to work on Wednesday, but he's like, man, I don't have to go till 4, so I'm sleeping till like 3:00.
Yeah.
Oh man, just so much. These kids all got a lot going on, and then we have basketball's up for full swing with the little one when I'm coaching again. So that's just, Wednesdays are my day. When you ask, can I do what? Wednesdays aren't ever gonna happen anymore, dude. Not till season's over.
Yeah.
Just let you know, because I come home. And then she goes, you don't even have to run. We're the ones that have to run. I was like, you have no idea the mental toll you little tyrants, you little 5th grade monsters have on me, dude. I am so wiped out by the end, dude.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous. Oh my God. Just unreal.
I do not miss those coaching days.
Oh man. I don't know if I have another year I have to go to do it, or maybe another 3 years. I don't even know, because it's different how I think the school offers some of the teachers a way to pay them more to let them coach.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, So I think it starts in middle school, and technically next year is when middle school starts. I don't know if another teacher takes over or whatever, but if it's my last year, I have like, you know what? I'm okay with that. I've coached enough at this point in my life, and I kind of just want to sit and watch and enjoy my child versus having to worry about everyone else's children,
Yes.
It's like you want to do it because, and then she likes it because, of course, she gets attention, and that's, hey, if it's good to have dad there all the time, kind of thing. But as a parent, though, sometimes you just want to go, I don't want the stress of it, and I just want to enjoy my child. And even if she only played like 2 minutes of the game, I wouldn't care. One of those things. Just go, I just want to see you be a kid, and not have to worry about it as much. So
I don't know how much baseball and softball I miss from coaching instead of watching them play. Right.
Exactly. And it's just, it's great in one way, and it's because they're good, and it's a good group. The girls are really, now mind you, they're girls, and so and they're right at that age where puberty's about to hit and all that crap, and it's just like you could tell that the hormones are kicking in, they're attitudey, all the
Oh, yeah.
attitude, all the sass, and it's just like, and then if they're not, if they don't have attitude, then they're really bummed, they're sad for no reason. It's just like, or they're just overly hyped up, and I was like, it's the full spectrum because there's so many of them. So it's just like, oh my god, I can't handle this, man.
Please tell me every time they shoot, they say Angel.
No, they do not say that at all. No, they don't have any clue about that. No. So
I guess it'd probably be more for a rebound than a shot, though.
Right. Well, that's what we worked on yesterday was a rebounding drill. Man, these girls are ferocious. It's like, guys, we're not here to hurt each other. Relax a little bit. Good God.
Save it for the game.
Right? Because one girl, how many fouls do I get? I was like, well, you get 5, but it'd be nice to not have you foul out within the first 5 seconds of the game. Good Lord. Bunch of first-year players that never played before, so I'm like, even better. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. But it'll be great. It's all good. It keeps me young, right? Keeps me young. At least that's what I keep telling myself.
That's what you have to tell yourself.
Right, exactly. So, and then I'm starting to pack up some books here. I'm trying to get Jen to get in the mindset of eventually, if you want to move, we're almost like ready to go. Like we could move if we wanted to.
Yeah.
But she's just in no hurry to do it right now. But we still have to paint 2 rooms. After we paint 2 rooms, and you think painting 2 rooms to take no time at all, but man, I just have no energy to go do it at night. I could, I guess. I just don't want to. I really don't. I need to, and I feel awful. I feel guilty for not doing it, but I just have no motivation to go do it. I'll do it on the weekend when I've had a good night's sleep. But,
yeah. That's why we still don't have a 100% finished basement.
Right. There's just no motivation for it. I'm like, we can still live here. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Who cares? And you're not my friend if you're going to judge me about it anyway, so what do I care? So, yeah, just a place to be. That's all it is. That's how I look at it. It's just a house for a place to be. We're a place to be safe and eat some food together, right?
Yep.
So, but anyway, all right, that's just what's been going on. Every week's just getting close to the holidays, and oh boy, I can't wait till Christmas. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, the nice thing though is I got a lot of time coming off. So the girls have Thanksgiving break, and I also have Thanksgiving break with them. I have to use my time off, or else I lose all of it. So
yeah.
But I'm supposed to be working on the other house while I'm on break. So it's not really a break at all. It's just I'm not working. How about that?
Yeah. You're going to be working, just not getting paid for it.
Exactly.
In fact, you're going to be paying for it.
Well, actually, you know what? I can't. I forgot. I will eventually at some point, but I forgot to play. I gotta play chauffeur a lot because I forgot I was going to take the kid. The middle one, she gets to go try for her permit on Monday. So we're going to try to do that. And then on Tuesday, I think there's an orthodontist appointment somewhere in there, and I think maybe a dance class. I was like, but this is supposed to be my break. I'm supposed to be off work. We filled it with shit for me to do.
Of course.
Why can't I just not do anything? Oh, man. But so, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Someday we'll be able to rest and relax someday.
Yeah.
I guess this is supposed to be our excuse for resting and relaxing, right? It's not. I don't know. Is it relaxing? I don't know.
Once they go off to college, that's when it happens.
Right? Okay. We'll see.
I'm hoping.
You tell yourself that.
I'm so close to that, so I'm hoping.
You're pretty close. Because once you get the third one to drive himself, then you're probably going to have a lot of free time open up.
Oh yeah. I'm
right.
I'm looking forward to
Count
that.
down the days, right?
Yes. Like you don't even know.
So what do you got for topics there, sir?
First we'll go with the beer.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot about that. Oh, I see it's a pink can.
Yes, and it's a new brewery to Missouri. It's Outer Range Brewing Company out of Frisco, Colorado. This is Ariel's, a West Coast style IPA. 6.5% ABV. Keep cold, drink fresh. And then they donate 1% of profit, equity, product, and time to the Summit Foundation. I don't know what the Summit Foundation is, though.
I don't know either. Like Pat Summit, the old Tennessee ball coach for the women's coach?
Probably something with the mountains since they're in Colorado.
I would think so as well, but I don't know. But, okay. How would you rate 5 pints?
Probably 3.
Okay.
It's the first one I've had from them. It's solid.
Does it really taste that much different than the other beers, the other thousands of IPAs that you've had? Are you able to distinguish a different taste between them all?
When you
some of them just run together?
when you get to the elite ones, they stand out. But like a lot of them at this, like at a 3, are pretty similar.
Okay. I mean, I wonder how they try to differentiate themselves in regards to the brew. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just like, what ingredient or amount of ingredient? Is it just that I use a little more hops? I use a little less yeast. You know, what is it that they do to make it stand out that tastes somewhat different than everyone else's, product?
Different combinations of hops and amounts, because there's so many different hops out there nowadays. And then the malt bill that they use, they can adjust that slightly to give it a little bit different flavor.
And I guess that trying to, and then you infuse some of the fruit into some of it, I guess, and
Or like with some of the hazies, you'll put like a lactose in it for like a milkshake IPA type thing, or like flaked wheat to get it the very hazy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's just I don't know. It's just there's so many microbrews, and it's like, what are they doing to make themselves stand out from all the other beers that are just the basis of the ingredients are always going to be the same. I guess it's just how you kind of tweak and I don't know. It makes me curious, That's all. It's just because you've sampled so many different ones.
I know.
It's just like at one point you just go, if I were to go. Okay, because you have your app that you keep, right? Or you've logged every single different brand that you've tried. If I were to pull up your app and go back to a beer that you drank back in 2021 versus this one you drink right now, would you be able to tell the difference?
Probably not.
Yeah, okay. I was just curious, but it's always nice. It's always nice to try something because then you find that hidden gem that you never had before.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, that's the one. And then you go, because does your app, are you able to rank up, like, do you give it a rating on your app, what you like, and that way you can go back and go, oh, these are my 5-pint beers, where I give them 5 out of 5 pints. I want to go back and try that one again.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, see, that's awesome.
The problem with my app now, though, is they're putting all beverages in there, not just beer.
Oh,
so you can go on and rate a Diet Coke.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I was thinking more. I thought you were going to say it's more like towards bourbons and cocktails and things like that.
No, and if it's a liquid you can drink, it's on there, I believe.
Okay. Well, I guess they wanted to expand because they're like, well, we've already got the beer market cornered. I guess we better open this up to other markets, right? But maybe you would think they would open up a different app for that. Like, this is the soda app, this is the bourbon app, this is the wine app. Which I'm sure there's probably 1,000 already out there. Like, there's probably multitude of different apps for all that stuff.
It's really infuriated a lot of the hardcore users of the app. I'm just like, whatever. I'm gonna log my beer in there. Like, I'll go in and log like the last month worth. I don't do it every time I drink one now.
Oh, okay. See, and that's what I'd probably forget what I had. You know what I mean? And forget to upload it at some point. Do you think there's beers that you had and you just completely forgot to log it?
Oh, yeah. There's definitely some.
For sure. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, well, after how many you've had, so, yeah.
Well, here.
So 3 pints. All right.
Let me pull up the app real quick and tell you how many I have logged in.
Oh, good Lord. All right, let's play the game. How many do I guess that you've tried? And we make you sound like you're an alcoholic. No, it's just that you try one of their beers, and that's like over how many years you've been doing this. Hell, the podcast has been on for 10 years, right? So 10 years of trying different beers at minimum right there over the length of all this.
Well, I'm coming up on 11 years on being on the app.
On the app. Okay, so let me guess. More than 500 different types of beers.
2,830.
All right, I take it back. You are an alcoholic. I was kidding.
But see, I'll go to...
I'm not an alcoholic. I'm Irish. Shut up.
It's in my blood.
It's in my blood, bro.
No, but I'll go to a place that sells them by the individual bottle, and I'll pick up a 6-pack of stuff I've never had, and there's my weekend.
Yep, absolutely. I got you. Except for January. Never in January.
Not in January. I'm coming up on like 5 years of doing that now.
Yep. Are you going to keep the tradition rolling?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It's a good reset.
I will say that as far as drinking anything, I haven't had a drink. And it's not like I'm doing it on purpose. I just haven't felt the need to, or just the want to. I haven't had drinks. The last time I had a drink was to celebrate our anniversary back in October. So, I mean, it's only been about a month and a half, I guess. But then before that, it'd been even longer and I lost track. One of those things where I just had no desire to.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of mood I'm in, because then at Thanksgiving, I'm definitely going to be drinking on Thanksgiving. I got to be around family, so I'm definitely.
Oh, yeah.
But I think what would be awesome is the fact that I've kind of cleaned out and I've detoxified, I guess is what you'd say. And one will be enough.
Yes, it
is what
will.
I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. Absolutely.
And see, that's always
It'll
the
be
problem with taking January off is because the Super Bowl's right then.
Yeah.
And I go to my buddy's bottle share for the Super Bowl, and I'm like, I'm going to need someone to drive. Thank God the girls can drive because one of them will come with me.
Yeah. Well, because Super Bowl's February, right?
Yeah.
So it's the very first time to do it right after. Oh boy.
But at least they've moved it back a week since they added a week to the regular schedule.
Yeah.
So it used to be like the first weekend of February. So it's like, I haven't had a drink in 5 weeks. And then all of a sudden it's like, I'm going to try 7 different 15% stouts.
Spirit world, here I come.
Yeah.
Here I come. Yeah. So, all right. Well, because what's funny about it is because there is a specific brand of bourbon that's it's called basically a Mizzou bourbon. It's like I think it's called like 4 columns or something like that.
Yeah, I know
it's not. You've probably seen it before, and I actually really enjoy it. It's actually really good, regardless of the Mizzou affiliation at all. But my uncle and my sister texted us after we lost to Vanderbilt. And she texted me and my uncle because we're the 2 diehards of the family. And she's like, "You guys doing okay?" And I went on a diatribe so long on this text, and me and him kind of went toe to toe about who had it worse because he grew up during the really dark times. We're talking about like in the what was it, the 70s, when they were just like the worst team in all of football, like no wins at all, and just he's been through the ringer. And I go, I get that you've been through that. But you haven't suffered the heartache. Like when you're right there, you're right. Like, well, let's use the word summit. Since we're Summit Brewing, here you go. We'll use it. You're right at the top, right? Yep. Up there. You get to the top of the mountain, and you get so close, and the promised land is within sight, so many times, and you go, what are they going to do to screw up now? And every single time they do. I dropped the 2013 SEC championship game, both championship games, right, where we got our asses kicked twice badly. Just recent losses. In what was it, in 07 against Oklahoma in the Big 12 championship game. Had we won that one, you'd be playing for the national championship before you had the playoff. The fact that you missed the playoffs barely, we're losing to Vanderbilt. I go, we lost to fucking Vanderbilt because this is my time. You had your time. This is mine, and we're still sucking to this day. It's like, oh.
I will say with the college landscape like it is, you can't be surprised by a Vanderbilt popping out of nowhere. Indiana being like number 2.
Well, I mean, and then we both, it doesn't hurt to have your 6th-year quarterback that's like 27 years old.
Yeah.
Playing against some freshmen that are 18, fresh off of, they missed their last semester of high school, playing or something like that. It's just like, come on, man.
Yeah.
But, it's just, he said, we'll commiserate we'll drown our sorrows at Thanksgiving. I was like, here, cheers, sir. Cheers indeed.
Right before they play Oklahoma.
Which is, I don't know. They're so good this year.
Yeah.
It hurts my soul that Oklahoma's good. I hate when they're good.
I had a chance to go down to the game, but there's too much going on this weekend.
I actually really wanted to not go to the Oklahoma game, but I really wanted to go to I want to go to a basketball game more than anything, just because I've been enjoying it. I know they're playing the blood donors, but it's so fun when they're decent to watch and they're not horrible.
Yeah.
It's just I like the blood donor games too because they're a lot less crowded,
Yep.
So I know there's a game the day after Thanksgiving, but I doubt I'll go down there. But I really want to. Like there's this in this perfect world, I just go screw it, let's go. But that's like, you gotta drive down there and you gotta drive back. It's just it just sucks.
I'll probably already be down there, so
yeah.
I don't know. We'll probably be coming back on Friday because I don't know who has to work.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Never know who's got what going on now. But okay, enough of that. So, what do you got for topics this week, if anything?
So, I sent you this news item that Tom Welling said he'd like to play Batman for James Gunn.
Yeah, I don't think that's anything new news.
Yeah.
I think he wants to play Batman. Is who he wants to play?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
And that's going to be a tough one to pull off because I don't think you'd see anything but Clark
Yeah, well, which yeah, he can't do that because he just can't. But I think the bigger news, let's not to overlook what you're saying, which that's news, but it's just like there's other guys I know that are rumored in the front end. This one guy that was in one of the oh god, what the prequel shows to the one based out in Montana with Costner. What's it called?
I don't know what any of those.
You know what I'm?
Yeah, I know who you're
but
talking about. The Tyler
there's
Sheridan
there's
or
no, yeah, it's one of Tyler Sheridan's shows and Yellowstone. Sorry, it's what prequel to Yellowstone.
Yeah.
There it is. It just takes a minute for the recall to kick in. And then there's some guy that's in one of the prequels there, and then Jensen Ackles. I think that he's a dark horse for some fans that they
Yeah.
really want him to be
And
Batman. And then there's Alan
Alan
Ritchson,
Ritchson,
and then Duke. What's his name from Black Panther? Duke. Winston? Is it
Winston Duke.
Winston Duke.
Yeah.
Winston Duke.
M'Baku.
Yeah, M'Baku. Yeah. He's trying to throw his hat in the ring
Because he did a podcast where he was the voice of it, or a cartoon
Correct,
or
yep.
something. Yeah.
It was an audible thing where it was just a story where he did that of the voice acting, but it wasn't nothing animated or anything like that. But I think the way bigger news is all the rumors and the Paramount, or not the Paramount, but well, he does own Paramount. The Larry Ellison bid with his Saudi partners to purchase Warner Brothers Discovery. I know you've been up to date on that. You had to have heard something about that.
I actually haven't.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's the big news. So Larry Ellison, whose dad is the owner of Oracle, and so multi-billionaire, right?
Yeah.
And so they are the ones that purchased Paramount. So like, when they purchased Paramount and then they gave the big money to the South Park guys, that's where all that came from. It came from the Ellisons. Well, Ellison is rumored to want to purchase Warner Brothers because Warner Brothers Discovery, what the guy's name?
Zaslav.
He's looking to sell off.
Yeah.
He's looking to sell. And so Ellison with partners that have oil money over in Saudi Arabia, because hell, the Saudis have purchased EA Sports, so they purchased the video game company. They purchased WWE basically, right? Because they're big time investors with, I guess, TKO. I don't know if they're majority shareholders or not, but I guess the WrestleMania will at some point be in Saudi Arabia.
Probably.
I know it's in Vegas again this year, but I think at some point they're going to have it over there.
Yeah.
They're just throwing around their oil money, and so the rumor is
they have soccer leagues. They started to live golf tourney or golf, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the rumor is they want to purchase Warner Brothers, and then not only do they want to purchase Warner Brothers, I guess the Saudis are really in tight with Zack Snyder somehow. Don't know how. I don't know why. I guess they like his movies or something like that. So this is the resurgence of the reemergence, if I could say that, of the Snyderverse. There's big time rumors that if they go through with this purchase, the Saudis want Snyder reinstalled as the head of DC, and they want him to restart Snyderverse, and they would want him to bring back Cavill. Now, where this is all coming from, I don't know, because why would they care? Because the news story came out today also that the final numbers, I guess, are back on Superman as far as the profitability, and it made $100 million. So I don't know why a studio wouldn't,
Yeah.
that's good money, right? I guess when we say that the movie make $1 billion, but what does that mean as far? I guess that's $1 billion in revenue, but what does that mean for profit? There's two completely different things. But the fact that it made $100 million is not that that's not a flop. That the shareholders have to be happy about that, right?
Yeah.
So now there's a matter of is Gunn getting kicked out after just one movie because now the Saudis are coming in with Ellison and going to take over WB, and you're going to have to start over kind of from scratch again, but kind of not, because they want to the rumor being Snyder was possibly going to go to Netflix and do his Nightmare movie, where you saw it at the end of the Justice League, where you had the Nightmare scenario, and do an animated thing or something along those lines, something to spark that whole thing.
Well, and he hasn't let it die at all, because he's still posting pictures of Cavill and
but he's doing it heavily right now. Like
Yeah.
with all these rumors about the purchase, he's even doing it more. So I'm like, is it because he wants to keep going, or he felt like he felt like he got slighted, where they took away his baby because they're saying it didn't make it up? I don't even know. I don't even know if Snyderverse was profitable or not. I mean, I know the movies made money, but I don't know about profit. I don't know. I just don't know.
And really, how much can you judge like how successful his Justice League was since it was released to HBO Max?
Right, and I don't know. I don't know. So it's the whole Elseworlds thing. I mean, you could see possibly maybe we see a world where you get the Snyderverse back, but you also keep James Gunn, and Snyderverse is Elseworlds, or
Yeah.
Matt Reeves is Elseworlds, and those things are their own kind of separate thing. Because then the question turns into, does Reeves get to finish off his trilogy? Because I guess there's supposed to be a trilogy at some point. Hell, we're not getting the second one until 27, I think, at the earliest. Maybe even going to push to 28. Very interesting rumors this week, especially because comic fandom is so just tribal. And, this whole I'm Team Marvel, I'm Team DC, I'm Team Snyder, I'm Team Gunn. Where I live, though, is bring it on, bring it all on, because I like it all.
Oh, yeah.
I love the Snyderverse, but I also love the Superman James Gunn did. That Superman movie, I just love it. The more
I
I
do
watch,
too.
I don't watch it but I watch bits and pieces here and there just to be happy,
Oh, yeah.
And around our house, you go, we always say kindness is the new punk rock, And then our newest thing in the house is what the hey, dude. Just trying to, be like, the same, using his sayings and whatnot, and it's just I can live in a world where I have both, but I don't know if both get to exist based off of if your majority shareholders want something, you do what they want, I guess, right? So it'd be sad to see the Gunverse go so quickly, where you've only seen, you have Peacemaker and you have the Creature Commandos, you've seen that, and you got Superman, but the plans. I mean, but this feels very Marvel-like, where Marvel announced like 8 billion movies. I mean, DC did the same. We're gonna announce all these projects, but they never come, into existence. And it's just like,
well,
I think
James
we
Gunn
need
has
to
at least
get-
come out and said they're not announcing anything else until they have a script in hand and they're ready to go into production.
Sure. Well, now he might need to revise that. And
Yeah.
go, we can't announce anything until we know what's happening with the sale of the company.
Yeah. Hopefully we
it just
still get
sucks.
Supergirl next year.
Who knows if that gets released?
Yeah.
if your ownership changes, who knows? I have no idea. But I also know I could live in a world where I'm like, why not have it all? I'd love to have it all.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm also that guy that goes, I don't need the Snyderverse on the big screen or even on TV. Give me a comic book with the Snyderverse. I'd really love to see that, because then you're not bound by the technology to do anything. You just draw out whatever you want, and it's way cheaper to do it that way, right? So,
and you're going to hit your target market with it, because
for sure, yeah.
The probably the hardcore Snyderverse fans are comic book fans that would go on and buy that stuff.
Yeah. And for the guys that are like anti-Snyderverse, they'd still pick it up just to hate read it, or just to see what's going on with it. I guarantee it. So, yeah. No, there wouldn't be a lack of interest to see it. So I can live in a world where I have the Reeves world. I can live in a world where I have a Gunverse. I can live in a world with the Snyderverse. And I can live in a world where, hey, Marvel is resetting a little bit and they're still doing all right, and we'll let them keep doing their thing. I mean, Marvel just seems to be quiet on the background. And then, hey, even further in the background, you get your Skybound stuff that's coming out on Prime. Or, you got The Boys on Prime. You got our cartoons, as far as, Invincible is incredible. We got that.
Yep.
I mean,
we're going to have a Transformers cartoon from the Energonverse.
Exactly. So I was like, we can live in a world where we get all of this, right? I mean, why can't we? I'm okay with it. More the merrier. Bring it on. I don't get that group of fandom that go, Schneider just sucks, blah blah. Then don't watch it.
Yeah.
I mean, how about you just dislike it in quiet?
Yeah.
I mean, give your opinion once, and then once is enough.
People can be quiet nowadays.
I know. The world's the world is very loud, and they could use a lot of quiet. As we say that on a podcast.
Yeah. As we give our opinions.
And I'm going to go super squirrel on you, though, because it just popped in my head talking about a podcast. Did I send you that clip with Manzukis and Sheer when they're on the stage about brace yourself?
I had seen that, and then I showed it to Will because he loves How Did This Get Made?
Oh my god, I don't even remember. I don't even know what movie they were talking about. But all I know is it was the clip of the day that made me more happy than it
Oh
should
yeah.
have. You know what I mean? I was
Yes.
just so delighted. I was so happy. Manzukis is one of the funniest human beings to ever be, graced this earth. I swear, his humor just gets me, man.
Oh
It
yeah.
just gets me. It
Eh,
just
the first time Will heard him on How Did This Get Made, he's like, "That's Rexplode."
yeah, it is. Yeah, exactly. Right. So no, I went tangent on you there, but it just that's what it made me think
Yeah.
real quick. But yeah, no, that was the big news. So I mean, yeah, as far as Tom Holland, circling back what you were saying, I don't want to kind of overlook that, but he's not. It's not realistic to me. He could want to play him.
Yeah.
We can also kind of tangent off that about people wanting roles. I don't know if we talked about it last week or not. I can't remember if we did. Lawrence Fishburne trying to put his name in the hat for Professor X.
Yes.
I don't know if you saw that. So I'm all for these actors trying to put their names out there to try to get a cool role, but you know, fan casting's cool. I like it because I had sent you one right before I logged off for the day. I think as
Yeah.
far as work goes, where it was very AI, but none of those people looked like they're AI people.
Yeah.
But the fan cast for that Justice League, I was like, that's pretty cool. I have zero issue with any of those people.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm trying to remember exactly who all of them were.
Because it was like Jensen Ackles as Batman.
hmm
Let's see if I still
Hold on,
have it
trying
right
to find
here.
it. I'm trying to find it in place of let's see, hold on. Yeah, here it is. I found it. I'm gonna turn the volume down though, because you'd sent me one. I could have swore I sent you, but maybe you obviously our algorithms are not that far apart. Where
Yeah.
it's the guy that rollerblades and talks shit to mailboxes.
Yes,
Where
I love
was
that.
like, how does this guy think of that idea and then decide to post it? They're hilarious though. They're really funny.
You piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, Jensen Ackles as Batman, which of course that's been around forever. Then Corn Sweat just stays as Superman.
Yeah.
Alexandra Daddario is Wonder Woman, which that's been a fan cast. I've seen that plenty. I don't know really who else.
Yeah.
Lucas Till is the Flash. I like the guy that did this. He does a bunch of comics
He does.
content. He does got that Barry Allen blonde hair. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, Alexander Skarsgård as Aquaman. I was like, man, that actually fits really well. That looks like it would fit really well.
Yeah, it does.
And then who we got after that? After
Glenn
that,
Powell is
Martian
Hal Jordan.
Manhunter. Who was Martian Manhunter? Elba.
I don't know. They had Glenn Powell as
Oh, Glenn Powell is as Hal
Hal,
Jordan, Green
yeah.
Lantern. Which he's got the jawline for it. That's for sure. Idris Elba's Martian Manhunter, which is perfect. I
Yes.
love that casting actually. Tom Hiddleston as Constantine. That's pretty cool.
That is
Although
very cool.
I still love Keanu Reeves as Constantine. Then you got Dylan O'Brien as Nightwing, which is a great fan cast. I'm
Yeah.
down with that. Luke Evans actually looks like Sinestro.
He
The
does.
AI, I mean, look a lot like it. John Boyega as Cyborg, which okay, I
Yeah.
got it. I'm just not a Boyega fan. Amelia Clark as Mira. I was like, I don't know if she's the right age anymore for it. I could have sworn she's older than I thought these days.
Yeah, I don't know.
How old is Amelia Clark?
Because I mean,
How old is Amelia Clark?
Game of Thrones was like
But then
10
again, they
years
can
ago at
all
this
look-
point.
Oh, she's only 39. She could do it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind. She could do it. And then you got Bill Skarsgård as the Joker, which I don't want this guy typecast as a clown in everything he does.
Yeah.
It's just like, dude, give the guy a break. But then this next one, I love this. Sterling K. Brown as Jon Stewart.
Yes.
That's perfect, dude. I love that fan cast.
Yeah.
Then Momoa as Lobo, which he's actually going to be Lobo at some
Yeah.
point, right? That's not even a fan cast. That's a real cast.
Yeah, he's in Supergirl as Lobo.
There you go. Yeah. And then Channing Tatum as Shazam. That's kind of out of left field because of his connection to Gambit, but okay, I get that. I love Haley Steinfeld as Batgirl.
Yeah, very much so.
I just don't think she would do it. I don't think she has any interest in a role like that, but who knows? I don't know.
Yeah.
But she's got the Hawk, not the Hawkeye, but she's
Kate Bishop, Hawkeye. Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh man, I hit a button that took away where I left off. Where was I?
Millie Adcock as Supergirl.
Which that's already a
Yep.
guess, so we don't worry about that. And then
It doesn't even look like her though. Lee Pace as General Zod.
Which is awesome. Lee Pace is a great actor. I don't know if you're really familiar with his work or not. Because did you ever watch *Halt and Catch Fire*?
No, I didn't.
Because I know you were familiar with him from Marvel from
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy as the accuser. But if you really want to see some really good work of his, *Halt and Catch Fire* is it's one of the best hidden gem shows out there. It was an AMC show.
Okay.
It was incredible, and he's really really good in it, like really good. So, very Don Draper-esque, but
Okay.
actually a little bit more nuanced in my opinion. So, but yeah, no, I mean, sure we could fan cast, but I don't know if we're gonna need to if you go and bring back the Snyderverse. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
But my question is, would he be, if they did the Snyderverse again, would they be able to bring people back? Like, would Ben Affleck want to do another Batman?
I doubt he would, because he probably would be like, well, if I'm going to come back, I want to do my project that you guys never let me do.
Yeah.
But maybe that would entice him to do so. I don't know. Or he might just go, guys, I'm too old for it now. I can't get back in that shape.
Yeah.
You know, but he wouldn't really need to. The suit would take care of that. But yeah, could you get him to come back, or do you recast him? I think now, would Cavill come back? That's another thing. Or would he be like, guys, screw you, I'm done. I don't want anything to do with it anymore. You guys have been messing with me for years.
Yeah.
I'm Superman. I'm not Superman. I'm Superman again. Come on, knock it off. I don't trust you guys. I could totally see that too, which that would suck, because most fans would be like, nope, I don't want Snyderverse without Cavill, right?
Yep.
So I don't know. It's interesting though. It's a weird world. And then the next question then turns into, if that happens, and the Saudis and Ellison or WB, what impact does that have on AEW, if any? I don't know if that really has any impact or not.
Yeah. I don't know.
I know how it might only help them, actually, because how much, how big wrestling is over in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's all uncharted territory, man, for sure. And then what else did I send you? I sent you one I wanted to get your opinion on. It was one of these things where you had to pick one franchise. Where I gotta find that one I sent. I don't know which one I sent it on though. Do you remember the one I sent? It was Matrix, Terminator. Oh yeah, Matrix, Terminator, Aliens, and Predator. You could only pick one franchise to keep forever. The rest you could never have. Well, I'm going to change it. I'm going to make it a little bit different. You can keep one and you could watch it and know about it. If the rest you get rid of, you have no knowledge that they ever existed, and you never get to watch it ever. So Matrix, Predator, and Terminator.
God, that is so tough, because like the original Matrix is such an incredible movie.
But the sequels are all
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, the sequels had moments, but not enough that I'd be like, well, I'm going to pick them over any of these other three. But I think Terminator 2 is possibly the best sci-fi movie of all time. Yeah. Or Aliens is right there with it.
Alien's right there with it. I agree. And Alien has a lot more. Alien has more. It has more. Let's just say that it has more. And Predator has some really good stuff going on lately.
Yeah.
You got the original Predator. You got the Killer of Killers. I've heard, praise good. I've heard good things about Badlands. I don't know. I just. But I don't know if I could ever. I don't know if I could ever give up Terminator 2. I just don't know how you give up Terminator 2. But the problem with Terminator is you got 1 and 2, which are great. 3 is 3. It's okay. It's a movie, but the rest are garbage.
Yeah.
But I don't know about the TV show. But you get the TV show too, and I've heard that's really good. I've never seen it though. I never watched the TV show.
That's going to be the problem with all of these franchises, because each one has like an elite film or two, and then they have some really bad ones in every one of those franchises. Yeah. And then the problem too is, how are you going to say, I'm going to take Alien and get rid of Predator, but they cross over? Yeah.
I get you, but it's just one of those exercises where I'm like, man, which one do you love the most?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's hard. That's hard to pick.
It's like picking your favorite child.
It is. I just don't know if I could. And then it's just like, but Matrix is so revolutionary, and it was so important, and it's so unique,
Yeah.
Could I give up Matrix? But I also think if you don't have the innovation that James Cameron brings to cinema through Terminator 2, do you ever get to the innovation of what happened in Matrix? I don't know. I mean, eventually, obviously, I guess you get there at some point, right? But
at some point,
man, Terminator 2 is almost. It's Nate. Tell me a flaw with Terminator 2. Tell me what's bad about Terminator 2. I don't think you can name one bad thing about it.
I can't think of anything.
The action's great. It's heartfelt. There's comedic moments. You care about the characters. You know, the music is amazing. The special
effects were
effects are great.
revolutionary. Yeah.
Yeah, special effects are at the time, absolutely.
I mean, some of it even holds
one of the
up.
great villains. I mean, we always talk about great villains. I'm sorry, but the T-1000 was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome. He was just so good as it too.
And the fact that he did the actual running.
I know, man. Oh my god. I would love to see a sprint competition between him and Cruz.
Ooh. I think he
man.
would be faster than Cruz, but I think Cruz would have the
But Cruz,
endurance.
He's got more longevity. He does. I'm telling you, Cruz is unstoppable. No one runs more than Cruz, bro. No one runs more than Cruz.
Like, if we put a Tom Cruise movie on, the kids are watching for the running scene.
God, you got to watch for the running scene. But yeah, man, I think I went Terminator because I can't give up 2. I just couldn't give up Terminator 2. But Matrix is right there, and so is Alien. It's it's impossible. It really is. It's an impossible. What is that? Isn't that called the Kobayashi Maru or whatever? The impossible decision. I guess.
Think so. Yeah.
Yeah. It is an impossible decision. Absolutely. So. All right. Any other topics that you wanted to hit on? Sorry, I've been kind of taking over there a little bit.
There was one other thing. I sent you all the DCKO guests that are going to show up, the ones that they've released so far.
I think I saw Sub-Zero in there, didn't I?
Yeah, they showed Sub-Zero, Homelander, Vampirella, Annabelle, Red Sonja.
Annabelle, I saw that. Yeah, I thought that was pretty unique.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And then the bear from crap, I'm drawing a blank on the name now. Shoot, I'm trying to pull it up real quick.
I'm trying to find it, because this we send so much shit to each other. It's just like I can't find the damn thing.
Well, the character wasn't listed on there, but it was the serial killer bear comic.
Oh, really?
Beneath the trees where nobody sees.
Okay. Which I still have not read that. Have you read it?
I have. It's really good.
I'm trying to find. I can't even find the damn post. Was it Instagram or was it Messenger?
I think it was actually Twitter or not Twitter. Text.
Oh god, I gotta find it. Hold on. Oh wait, no, hold on. Is it this one? Did I send it to you? Because that's what it looks like. It's on my side. No, that's the Predator thing I just talked about. That was on that side. Although, oh dude, the thing you sent me where the seller was on a different level, where he sent it's a picture of Wolverine. Look at the picture of Jean.
Yes,
but it's
with the shipping label.
Oh my god, that's great. Oh, this is the one we need to talk about too. Sorry, let me get this one out real quick before I forget about it. It was getting your opinion on the thing about the comic book Team Mount Rushmore, where you had the Justice League. You had. I'm trying to see if that's Avengers. Oh, yeah, Justice League, Avengers, X-Men, and then you had your fourth one. And you had like people on their mount, like the main one was Fantastic Four. Those are your Mount Rushmore. Those are the best teams in comics. And then the guy that posted goes, "No, that's not who he would pick." So out of your team ups, who would be on your Mount Rushmore? Where I think you have to have the X-Men on there. And then me personally, I have to have Justice League. I have to have Justice League on there. But I was going to get your opinion on who you would put on there with them.
I mean, I think Justice League, Avengers, X-Men are like the main three. Mm-hmm. Teen Titans, while it's similar to X-Men, I don't know if I could necessarily put them over Fantastic Four. Mm-hmm. Gosh, it's tough. I'm trying to think, though, if there's anything outside of the big two. Like,
you want to know who his was?
Who was it?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Ooh.
Right. And then what about Transformers? Is that a team?
Yeah.
Well, and then you got Transformers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, G.I. Joe. What other team? I did Teen Titans would be on mine. They would. I love just because that's just personal preference. That's all that is. I mean, I understand. And I wouldn't argue with someone that's like, it can't be the Fantastic Four. I was like, no, it could definitely be Fantastic Four. Their family dynamic is it's on another level, and it's just I love that book because it's just maybe using the word wholesome is bad, but I love a good wholesome book.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do. I do. I need it in my life, man. I really do. So, and then the turtles, it's like, but the turtles are such a staple in our zeitgeist. You'd be hard pressed to find anybody on the street that really couldn't name the turtles. You know, as far as name Michelangelo, Raphael, you know, all of them. It's just too easy, right? So I get it. I get someone putting them on there, and I don't begrudge someone putting, you know, the fantastic. I just don't. But there's so many teams that you kind of forget about.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Defenders are technically a team, but I don't know if that's very popular enough. But then you got Champions or Young Justice. I mean, there's just so many.
I got a
to
dark
choose
horse
from.
for you.
Oh, okay.
It'll probably be more for like the hardcore comic people, but they're getting bigger because of a cartoon, Guardians of the Globe.
Guardians of the Globe, yeah, absolutely. I love it. Yeah, that's great. Authority,
Yeah,
and that's beloved by people.
Oh, yeah.
It really is. What's the name of the team? God darn it, Hyperion and
Squadron Supreme.
Squadron Supreme. I mean, some people really like that because it's just the Marvel take on Justice League, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, we're throwing out random ones, right? We really are at this point, but
I mean,
yeah,
they had a movie. You could say the Eternals.
The Eternals, yeah, you could,
or the Inhumans. I mean, there's all kinds of them, but
Inhumans.
But I mean, at that once you get to that level, I don't know, like Defenders or Champions, they're not well known outside of comic circles, so it'd be harder to.
I do love me some Champions. Though,
I know.
Man. Put Miles on a team. Oh boy! I mean, you got Miles, you got Nova, put Spider-Gwen on there. Oh, the Young Avengers.
And the original series is written by Mark Roade.
But I mean, you put Young Avengers, but you could technically fold Young Avengers into Champions. I mean, that's a murderer's row of basically, I guess I want to call it their version of Teen Titans, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you really want to get into it too, I mean, there's so many different X-Men teams that you could put too.
Well, X-Force.
Yeah.
I mean, you have that too. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know Wildcats enough to know. I don't know. No, I don't know. I never read it, so one of my blind spots. But yeah, Guardians, man, really good too. It
Guardians
really
of the
is.
Galaxy.
So who's your fourth? Who do you? Because I like I said, I'm going Justice League, Avengers, X-Men, and I'm going Teen Titans. That's who I'm going with.
I'd probably go Fantastic Four over Teen Titans.
Okay, and I have no issue with that. I think it's great.
Yeah,
because they're the first family. They're technically should on the Mount Rushmore. They should be in front of X-Men, to be honest. So, well,
actually, they were before any of the teams.
Before, were they before Justice League?
I think so.
No. First appearance of Justice League. Find out right quick. First appeared in the comic The Brave and the Bold in 1960. Ooh, you might be right there. Let's see. When did Fantastic Four #1 come out? Let's find out. Oh, come on. The actual first, not 1961.
November.
So Justice League got him by a year.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, they're right there, right?
Yeah.
Because I would think that's Marvel's, that the reason why they came out with it was to compete with Fantastic or with Justice League. So
actually, they say it was more of a take on Challengers of the Fantastic.
No, yeah, true. Yeah. But to have competition with DC is what I was kind of going with there. So.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. So there you have it. So yeah, no. I'm trying to think if there's any other news I heard this week. Oh, I did like I saw a clip this week of Scott Snyder talking about Absolute Batman where he didn't even want to write it. Did you see that clip?
No.
Yeah, he had no intention of wanting to write at all. He came up with the idea, like he pitched it to Tynion.
Yeah,
I guess is the Absolute Universe whose baby is that? Is that, I thought that was Wade's baby? Like he's the one that started. I thought he kicked it off.
No, I don't. I think he did the one shot that kind of went into them. But
but is it Tynion's? Like, is he the brain? Like, is he the architect of all of it?
I don't know because Jason Aaron's writing Superman.
Mhm.
I can't remember who's doing Wonder Woman.
Oh.
But yeah,
Oh no! Did you freeze? Oh, there you go.
Snyder's doing Batman. I got Wonder Woman right here in my. Let's see.
But yeah, no, I thought I
Thompson,
saw. I
Kelly
thought I sent you a
Thompson.
clip about it. Was that he didn't? He did not even want to. He didn't want to. What was it? I'm trying to say. To
take on the commitment
to
of
write
writing
it.
it. Yeah.
No, he did. Yeah, he didn't want it. Because I'm guessing he was just going to say that he just said I've done enough Batman kind of thing. But now they said it was him. So because he came up with the idea about the Bruce Wayne being coming from a blue collar background or something like that, or didn't have any wealth, but the Joker had wealth or something like that. So
yeah.
But yeah, man. I thought that was pretty interesting. Now, mind you, I'm not even versed at all in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I have no clue.
I'm
sorry.
I'm up to date on the whole universe, so.
Yeah. Is it going as well as you like it to?
I think Superman and Batman are kind of fizzling off a little bit. I think Wonder Woman's the best book there is of them.
Really
Yeah.
interesting. Okay. Very interesting.
Green Lantern and Flash have been a little bit slow, and Martian Manhunter is just out there because it's Dennis Camp.
Okay. Now, is that why you told me about that other book?
I picked it up because
how'd you run into it? That's what I was going to ask you.
I just saw it was coming out and read the solicitation for it, and I thought it sounded interesting. Time travel, multiverse type book.
Okay, so am I looking at the right thing then? Because I just want to make sure. Hold on, because the book we're talking about, by the way, is the Assorted Crisis Events or something like that.
Assorted Crisis Event, yeah. So
because then it says it was published this year, and there's already now, mind you, I don't know if this is a single issue, but it says Volume 1 is what I'm looking at here.
Volume 1, like the trade, should be out soon because issue 6 just came out last week.
Well, that's what I'm saying. How am I seeing 3 volumes in an ebook format?
I have no
already.
clue.
Unless this is like book 1, book 2, and book 3 is what they're saying.
Issues, yeah, it could be.
Maybe it's single issues.
Because I know through our app for our library, you can get individual issues of books.
I'm curious, but usually when you see volume, you know what I mean? That's a trade. So let me see. I'm very curious. I'm gonna bring it up. Why not? I'll burn one of my. Let's see. You can do this title through. I got 5 more for the month. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. I've loaded it in right now just to see if I can flip through this thing real quick to see if it's a single issue or not. Because if it's a single issue, I'll just read it real quick later tonight or something like that. But,
so the first of the 6 issues, the first 2 didn't really capture me, and I almost dropped the book. But then 3 just blew me away. And every issue since
it's 48 pages, so I don't think that's a trade.
No, but it's bigger than a single issue.
Okay, so it's a single.
I wonder if they're putting 2 issues together.
Maybe. I don't know. So I'll read this I could read up to 3 of them.
Okay.
At a time. So I will check it out.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna flip to out of time. So yeah, so the guy that's writing this is writing the Absolute Martian Manhunter is what he's writing.
Yeah, and he's also writing the Ultimates.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which has been really good.
Oh, he's walking between both worlds.
He is. All 3 worlds.
Okay. The art's okay.
Yeah.
The art. Huh. Okay. Interesting.
But there's the one
but it's an anthology series, so I guess it doesn't carry through in regards to what was I going to say? There's not one character that we're going to be watching. All the way through.
There's one character that shows up in every book, so it's kind of like Ice Cream Man, where you have like Ice Cream Man has the creepy Ice Cream Man in every issue, and he somehow ties it all together. They have a time traveler that is there that shows up in every issue.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, yeah, no, I'll check it out. But you've been reading the individual issues?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. And who's publishing this?
It's an Image book.
It's an Image book. Okay. Interesting. Oh, yeah, there it is. I can see it right there now. Sorted crisis events. All right, cool.
Thanks for listening. Follow us on social media at Nyrdcast. It's NYRDCAST, and at our website, nerdcast.com. Be sure to rate and review the podcast on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your podcasts. This week's featured track is Good Good Things by The Descendants. Look for the definitive reissue of their classic album, I Don't Want to Grow Up, out now.
I know a place up in